Hello and welcome to this week's Twin Flame card reading. And yes, this time you can see me. So it's going to be a different style reading. I thought it was about time, but got the same format, and I'm going to start as always with the Divine Feminine. So let's have a look at the first card that we have here today. So first card I've drawn is the Pictures card. So Divine Feminines, what this brings to mind for me, we see this woman here. She's literally looking at pictures, photos. So a couple of meanings here. Either you are looking at pictures, perhaps of your twin flame, perhaps of your time together, perhaps you're reminiscing, perhaps you're looking at happy times and wondering if you'll have them again. Second meaning that comes up for me here with pictures card is perhaps you are forming images in your mind. Perhaps you are forming pictures about what you would like to experience in the future. And what this card is making me feel is it might be time to draw up a love list. And if you don't know what that is, you can go to the Dreams Coming True e-course over at Twin Flames Universe. And it explains there what a love list is in the course. And really it is just digging deep into your heart and making a list of everything that your union represents for you, all your values, all your dreams, all your desires. And perhaps you are wanting to draw up an accurate picture of your union as it stands now, as you'd like it to unfold to be in the future. So a few different meanings there from that card. Pick the one that resonates most with you, and then we'll have a look at the next card and see how they all fit together. So next card for Divine Feminines again is the Self-Care card. We've got an image here of what looks like a lovely luxurious bath, maybe filled with red rose petals. Looks amazing, looks like a spa. And self-care, and of course self-care means many things. It doesn't just mean having this luxurious spa weekend, although of course if that's what floats your boat, go for it. It's certainly a wonderful thing to treat yourself to, but self-care really is looking at everything in your life, everything that contributes to your day. So looking after yourself involves doing your healing work, and I hope you're doing that using the mirror exercise to heal the blocks, but it also involves having a wonderful structure in your day that supports you. It's about having a life that you enjoy living, a life that is what you want to live, and it matches that previous card, doesn't it, where we're drawing the picture of how we want life to be. Well, self-care is part of that. What kind of self-care feels really good to you? It's going to be slightly different for everyone, of course. So it's time to get really clear on what would feel good, what do you need to nurture yourself, and start giving that to yourself without delay. So let's look at the next card. And this next card is negativity. So as always, the cards bring us a complete message each week to work through. And here we've got some storm clouds, we've got some rain, we've got a kind of, is it a crumbly building? Well, not crumbly, but it's got no roof on it, so the rain can come straight in. And we've got this woman here who's crying, wearing dark clothing. We all know this feeling, and of course, on the journey, you are going to need to feel your feelings. And sometimes it looks a little bit like this image here. It looks like a great big dark cloud hanging over us. But what's really most important to remember on the journey is that the feelings coming up, those difficult, challenging, tearful feelings that come up on the journey, are coming up to be released, because they're not part of your future. They're not part of what we're creating here as you bring in your union and your harmonious union. So negativity is really just going down the track of a miserable thought. So pay attention to what you're thinking and where your thoughts are leading. Is it helping, or do I need to put a boundary there? Do I need to say no to that? And you have the power to do that. So don't identify with all of those miserable stories. So now let's look at the Divine Masculine energy for the week. First card I have here is denial. Let me just read the words. It says self-protection by refusing to accept the truth. Yeah, it's true. This does happen. So sometimes we're faced with something on the journey, a feeling, situation, an obstacle, problem, and we really just don't feel prepared, equipped, ready, emotionally stable enough to deal with it. So masculines, is this something you're facing right now? Is this something coming up for you? What might that be? What is it that you're avoiding? What is it you're not looking at? And it's kind of these kind of feelings that make us want to get very busy doing something that we wouldn't normally do, distract ourselves, avoid, try and jump into the future, to try and get away from the present. But of course, the present moment is the moment that's calling you, and it's the feeling in the present moment that is asking to be addressed. So, masculines, support yourselves, make sure that you have what you need to be able to navigate this feeling. Now, let's see what comes up next for the masculines. And the next card we have is chaos. So this tells me, if you look at the man's hands are pointing to his head, there's a lot of energy at the crown there, the head. And this is really indicating to me that perhaps there's been a little bit too much thinking going on. Perhaps there's a little bit too much mental energy, not enough heart-based energy, not enough feelings. So if we do get too stuck in our head and we aren't feeling, then we're not going to be moving through those difficult situations. We're going to end up feeling very stuck because we either won't understand what's happening, because the mind really, it's not really meant to lead your journey for you. That's the heart's job. So where's your mind trying to figure things out and you're finding that you can't? It's just turned into spaghetti junction. And where are you needing to let go of mental rumination and just drop into your heart and allow yourself to feel, even if you do cry, even if you do feel like that image here for a little while. Just let yourself feel, let yourself move through those feelings and out of denial. Good. So let's move on to the last card for the masculines. And this time we have the travel card coming up here. The man looks really jolly about going on a trip, so perhaps there is something to do, somewhere to go, coming up for you masculines, or perhaps you are trying to escape and you think, yeah, I can escape that problem by going on a holiday. Well, unfortunately, we take ourselves with us. So if there's a feeling or a problem or a situation that's getting to you, then sure, take a break if you need it, but also make sure that you've got the support to work through the problem so that it doesn't become just escapism. Good. So now let's have a look at the union cards for the week and see what comes up. First card, I'm going to read it before I show it to you. It says, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So that does tie into that chaos card. And do I see, yeah, tapes. I wonder if that plays into the pictures card of kind of looking back over the past, playing things over, reminiscing. Maybe there's something back there that's being denied, something that you believe about your situation. You think maybe it can't be remedied, that it can't be fixed, that it's finished, broken, something like that. But of course, with healing, that's just not the case. You can actually heal through any block, any pattern, with the right support, the right healing, because only love is real. So problems can't be real in truth if love is real. So that's what's going on in the union at the moment. So make sure you get support. I'm here for you if you need someone to talk to find the way through. Next card coming up for the union energy is chemistry, and it says here, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So this is a nice reassuring card for you this week as you move through some deeper feelings that, yeah, indeed, there is a lot of attraction here. There is a lot of connection between you and your twin flame person, and you can follow that attraction. You can um, do the work you need to do based on the person that's in front of you. It's okay. There's definitely a reason why you are both connecting, and you can follow that path and heal everything that is being shown to you. So if you were doubting, no need to doubt anymore. And then our last card for this week is the Sea Otter card. I thought I'd get a little bit shamanic with you this week, and it says happiness. So yeah, brilliant. Nice one to end the reading on. It says, be the master of playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. So there's a beautiful image, the sea otter. They are a really delightful creature, carrying their little babies on their tummies as they swim. Very playful, very active, very smooth in the water, and really just bringing in a lot of joy and happiness. So as you move through the heavy feelings of the week, you go back to your heart and you heal. Just know that happiness is always present for you. It's really a choice. So I wish you a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye for now.